On the way to the ring, from India, weighing in at 420 pounds, the Great Khali. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Matt Hardy.
I can try up the sea, yeah. When I live for the moment, there ain't no with me.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? How do you approach a match with someone like the 7'3", 420-pound Great Khali?
Well, part of the problem is that there aren't any guys like him. All you can do is just keep moving and don't let him get his hands on you.
And I can only imagine that that's a lot easier said than done. Khali must take up at least a quarter of the ring as it is.
Should change his. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off with the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
It can't end like this. Come on, do something quick, Joe. Jeff Hardy's a great singles competitor, but tag team action is where he really shines.
Not to take away from the Hardys' multiple tag team title reigns, but Jeff has also enjoyed great solo success as a European, hardcore, and intercontinental champion.
Why do you always have to ruin a perfectly good argument by bringing facts in?
He's all fired up now, King, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. He used his opponent's own finishing move.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now,
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire. You're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Wow! Listen to these fans! Oh no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can...
He just stole his opponent's finishing move! Talk about adding to injury, JR.
Boy, Booker T will tell you how great he is until your dadgum ears fall off. Quite frankly, I'd rather see him put up or shut up.
What are you talking about, JR? He's a world heavyweight champion and a 5-time WCW champion.
Not to take anything away from Booker's accomplishments, but I've seen superstars with twice the credentials do half. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Oh no, I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
There's two things I like about Elijah Burke. The first is his talent for talking trash.
I can't argue with that. Although I don't think it's his most admirable quality. What's the second thing?
The fact that he can back it up in the ring. This guy's pure dynamite between those ropes.
You can say that again. He's made quite a name for himself so far in the WWE.
I hate to admit it, but when I look at superstars like the great Khali, part of me...
There he goes! He's out of the match!
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR? He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match.
What a reversal. You're not going to get him with that one. I cannot express how much admiration I have for Matt Hardy's never-say-die attitude.
And I can't express how sick I am of hearing him talk himself up and then choke in the ring.
I think you're selling him short, King. Yes, Matt Hardy has faced adversity. Yes, he's
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. This is going beyond just being a match, JR. These superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar. JTG is looking to add one to the win column by hook or by crook.
Mostly crook.
Yo,
That's
yo,
it.
yo, yo.
He's out of the ring,
Alpha Four
and that
in
means he's
St.
out of the
Louis.
match,
It's
too.
prime time.
I don't believe it. He's been eliminated. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the Devils.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that per pound, he might be the most
He can't do that, JR. That's his opponent's finishing move. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
He's been removed from the ring, and
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
not with that pedigree he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
Well, you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. This is raw action at its...
Oh, man! That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not...
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
He sure is! Sweet chin music right in the kisser!
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle. But instead, I'll say that I think Shawn Michaels is like a fine wine. He's only improved with age.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Oh, wow! Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
He's tuning up the choir, and I think we all know what's next.
Sweet chin music! He just laid his opponent out cold.
Look at the fire in the eyes of the great Khali. He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
I don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move. Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I don't think there's any... This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, Jay.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
JTG grew up on the main streets of Brooklyn, New York. And this kid's got some hustle to him.
I know. He hustled me out of $50 backstage last week.
I'm sure you're not the only one. He's got quite the head for business, does old JTG.
He saw that one coming.
And there's the elimination. calls himself SmackDown's MVP. But I think Montel gone
Up and over and out. Eliminated. Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do, and there it is, the FU. What an impact. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
Like him or not, there's no denying the UK's William Regal's toughness, fire, and resiliency.
If the English had had 20 of him during the Revolutionary War, we'd still be speaking... Oh, wait a minute.
Take all the time you need, King. We'll just enjoy the silence.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you could talk about adding insult to injury, tossed out of the ring and the match? Is it just me, or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that shot, JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy as well put together as the masterpiece. He really is like a work of art.
Look, I don't know art, but I know what I don't like, and I don't like Master's arrogance. What an incredible...
Oh boy, these top moves, oh my gosh, he's been eliminated from the match. Listen.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk. Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
Is that? Yes, that's an elimination.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen.
I'm a Raw man through and through, but...
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
Gregory Hill's at it. He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
Watch me do what I do, laying down perfect, liquid smooth.
CM Punk thinks he's so hot. I'll bet I can teach him a thing or two.
What? Like how you cheat at shuffleboard?
Boy, the Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Well, when you get to the ring against a man who calls himself the dirtiest player in the game, you should know what you're getting into.
You don't normally see guys as big and strong as Marcus Corvan move as quickly as he does.
And that speed, combined with Corbin's overpowering strength, has led to the downfall of many a superstar. How does one prepare for a match against Tommy Dreamer?
Dreamer's not the most technical superstar, but he's incredibly tenacious. You got to be ready for the fight of your life against an opponent who will not back down.
I'm not a fan of Gregory Helm's attitude these days, but I have to admit that he's been a dominant superstar in SmackDown's Cruiserweight division.
Of course he has, JR. He was a Raw superstar for a long time. He was used to a much higher standard of competition when he jumped to SmackDown. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.